We live? I think we're live. Perfect. Thank you so much. We're eventually live. It's been a while since I've set up a stream. Well, yeah, thank you so much for your patience. Well, how's everybody doing? It's Dennis. It is Dennis. So I started this sketch yesterday. And do you know what? I said, I'll get on and I'll do a stream. Kind of ease my way into doing live art streams. Well, how's everybody doing? I'll just move this over here so we can see the chat. I'm the third viewer. When am I doing Mangled? So do you know what? I'm gonna show you what I have. I'm just gonna check to see where it is. So I'm hoping to do Mangle after Roxy. I can't find it. Okay. Oh, when am I drawing a Mangle? So I'm gonna do a sketch. I have to do a sketch for Mangle, but that should be, I'd say, more than likely tomorrow. I'll get a Mangle sketch going. So normally what I do is I would normally sketch out. Let me see. I'm trying to find all my art that I've done. Sketch wise. I'll just find one really quick if I can. All right, okay. Now, example, I've done the Spring Bunny. I've done Spring Bunny. I normally sketch it out. Something like that first. Spring Bunny is normally, I would do a sketch like this. I would go over with kind of a fine liner, best things ever, for any kind of details. Especially when you're using pencil and you want to kind of do your final line work. But I would recommend these. These are great for using with alcohol markers. They don't bleed and they don't overspill as well, which is great. Yeah, Fredbear is on my list too. It's and then what I normally do is then I go from this, and then I'll split it into sections there like that. These are kind of like my sketches before I go. This is not even the final one. This is just me messing about, like. And then obviously the final one would be you know, where is he now? would be this one, which is done with Posca markers. These are fantastic. Highly recommend Posca. I want to ask you, can you please fan game style? Oh, like I have another Springtrap where I was working on as well. Hold on. This would be more or less, I don't know if you can see it properly, but it would be more or less game style. If that's what you mean. Well, I have loads of different sketches and different references like that I would take and implement it into this, like. So after this initial sketch, I would go from this to this to this. So it takes me a little bit of time, especially with details as intricate as this. As you can see, like, comparing these two, they're fairly similar. But a lot more detail has gone into this one. So they do take a bit of time. So, where can you buy the paint pens? So, any of the Posca markers you can get from your local art stores, I guess. But I do have these. I also use these Artec. These are acrylic marker pens, but they're a little bit different. They don't dry. They don't dry as I'm like kind of matte compared to the Posca markers. They're slightly different. These you don't actually have to shake either. I'll just open these up. Totally not sponsored by Artex, by the way. These are all bought by myself. Yeah, these are brush tipped, which is fantastic, especially when you're getting into those details. So I don't know whether you can see or not. Won't focus, but yeah, like they're brush details. We're getting those fine extra details in the like the likes of the wires and the cracks is brilliant. So that's one. You can get them from Amazon, and Artex.com as well, and they ship. As far as I know, they ship worldwide, and they're not expensive either. So, also these ones, Springtrap and Scraptrap are great. Yeah, I know. At the time when I was doing this, I didn't have I only had Posca markers, and there's only like about 4 or 5 different greens, but you know, it just didn't look right. But whether I was going to do like green like this is with alcohol markers. Like these are alcohol markers. These are alcohol markers that I've used. I tried to get my hands on Ohuhu markers, but I can't. They've been sold out for months. But my local art supply store has these. Now they're pretty expensive. They would be up there with Copic markers. So they're in around the same price range per one. Depending on where you are in the world, you might get them as cheap. But I pay around €4, which would be like, I guess it'd be like $5-6, I'd say. Which are pretty expensive. So we get them on sale sometimes. Cheers. I was just showing them like how I go from. I was just showing people how I go from this to this, like, so this testing and then to this, and that alone, like, for what you see in those like less than 5 minutes, you know, it takes a long time. It takes a long time. I just got an ad. I know Burn Trap is great. I decided to keep this all as one color just because it appealed to me more to keep it all one color. But I will, at a later stage, I will do them individually. I do want to do Springtrap on its own. Scrap Trap on its own, and Burn Trap. I want to do all of these singly, so they will be the proper colours. Can we draw Dennis now? Yeah, of course. I just wanted to show you these really quick, but these would be similar to, I guess, Posca markers in a way. Look, the amount of colours like that I have now is ridiculous. I've been collecting these over the world, but these are Sim Tap. They shake like Posca, but they're activated at the top. You press a button. I'm not a big fan of them, to be honest, but I just like it that they're a brush tip. I haven't used them too much. I haven't even really tested them out, so I can't give my my verdict on it. But that's a little intro of how I go about doing my 4-piece drawings. I'm sure people that do these, like JK there in the chat, I'd say you do it as well. Your initial sketch, and then piece it out. Get them nice clean lines. But I'm gonna start on finishing Dennis, because I won't get a chance to finish him, I guess. Yeah, I just dive right in. It takes forever. Yeah, definitely. What about pounds British? Yeah, so like if I guess they would be cheaper if they're in pounds. Around £4, I guess. £350. I've enough to. This is something that I have. When I first started the YouTube channel, I have been doing a lot of sketches, but this is thing that I've he's more or less based on the comic book character. I need to colour him. But yeah, let's get to Dennis, I guess. I had another camera set up for a different angle, but I don't have a tripod to keep it steady, or it doesn't have a tripod mount to allow me to focus on this side. So you're just going to have a top down. You're starting to get into drawing. Yeah, definitely do. Like, it's great. It's great for your mind. It's great for stress relievement. But it's also, if you have a sketchbook, just doodle whenever you can. Whenever you're bored, you might come up with the best things when you just doodle. You were thinking about drawing Dennis in 4 different styles. Oh, go. Do it. Yeah, probably about £350. Yeah, I guess so. They would be. But the Windsor and Newton they're fantastic. So what I use for Dennis, I've been just using greys. I've been using all the greys. Cold grey 1. I'm using cold greys. So cold grey 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're all the colours that I've kind of been using. And obviously for the eyes I've used like kind of orange and brown. I had started to use some pencils as well. Just to get in some kind of fine details on the likes of here. Yeah, drawing's fantastic. Like, Burn Trap is not grey. Burn Trap is brown, as far as I know. Yo, Greener Coin, how we doing? Do I have a gaming channel? I used to have a gaming channel. I used to stream over on Twitch. I did. I mean, this is a bit off topic. Oh, you just Platinum Trophy Bro Black's nice. I meant to do lies. Yeah, so I've been using these. These were my go-to pencils, coloring pencils. The polychromos in Faber Castell are fantastic. Yeah, I've been just using black, and I've been using dark grey. And for the detail, the white detail, I've been using either the Posca, I think this is the 1MR pen for the likes of the whiskers here that you can see here, and the details that I've overdone here to bring out the white and the fur on the eyes, and the pupils as well. And also the Jelly Roll pens, they're fantastic too for any kind of details. Thank you so much, Green Coin. Sorry, it could have been another arty. Yeah, no, that was me. If you found another YouTube channel belonging to me, it's me. Yeah, I used to do gaming, but it was so time consuming. I tried to introduce some art on my, because like I used to do art on stream, but I kind of it's not the right combination, gaming and art. So when am I doing Roxy? So I was meant to be working on Roxy tonight. But I said I'd jump on here and just kind of introduce myself to you guys, get to know you a bit, and you get to know me a little bit, kind of what my process is and what I actually do to, get my art the way it is. Because a lot of you have been asking, how do you do it? How do you do it? Can you do a tutorial? Yeah, but I have tutorials recorded. For Fredbear, I have how to draw Fredbear. I just need to edit it, and get that done, and then I can show you from there how I split them into 4 styles, I guess. Hey Anna, how are you? Just making sure I don't forget anybody. But I have been seeing, do you know what I've been seeing as well? Like, I went to see the Minecraft movie last week with my little guy who loves Minecraft. And since I went to see it, everybody's doing chicken jockey. And I was like, you know what? I want to draw Dennis, but like keep Dennis for myself, because I've been bit rusty with the alcohol markers. And it's like, I'm gonna do them with alcohol markers, and I'm gonna force myself to get a little bit better than what I was. I always come back. Yeah, you'll draw February with you and one of my own with 4 styles, but 2 styles. But if you're, oh, nice, chicken jockey. Yeah, well, I did want to do chicken jockey as well, and I don't know who posted on my post there today. Decided to they recommended doing piglins on a ghast, which I'm gonna do, which I will do. I'll come up with a concept of the 3 piglins on the ghast flying through. Yeah, chicken jockey's hot right now. Oh yeah, right, he is. Right, I'm gonna get cracking on with this, and I'm looking for CG1. And I'll just get my reference photo. My reference photo. Let me see. I have my reference photo so I can see yous as well. So Jack is back. And I've been playing through the FNAF games as well. I'm on FNAF 2. Let me see. He is just great over here. Now what I'd like to do is obviously go with the lightest colours. And I kind of like to brush out. I know a lot of people would, you know, colour this wholly with grey. But I like to kind of get in depth with the four. If it's four, I'd like to go in with the markers and individually go with the different shades, I guess. Thank you so much. Jack Black is Steve. I love Jack Black. Jack Black is amazing. I think he's the perfect Steve, to be honest, because I couldn't imagine any other actor playing Steve. I wasn't too excited that it was like kind of a real life movie. I was expecting an animation one, but do you know what? It does I am Steve. But it did really work well. Kind of like when you're kind of using alcohol markers, especially with the brush tip, I kind of like to flick out, especially with 4. It kind of gives you depth of like what it's actually going to look like. But yeah, as I was saying, this is just the kind of underlayer of all the colors that I'm going to do. I should do Technoblade? Yeah, no, definitely should. I have a few characters on my list that I need to do. Because I kind of want to do not just FNAF characters, I want to do them all. Or Dream. Let me see. We have Grey here. I was kind of getting into swing of things of streaming as well. Streaming and doing kind of art is like you're kind of doing three things at once. You're concentrating on chat and then, you know, trying to concentrate where you're actually going to put the marker on the page. Yeah, we'll just flick these up here. I don't know whether you can see, but I have like he has little hairs that kind of flick up here into his ear. And the hair kind of follows around. And we're working from like a direction like over here and implementing it over here. I should try FNAF 4 Nightmare mode right now. I'll watch your stream. Yeah, that's why it has that go live. Yeah, like it's a tough one. It's a tough one. I haven't when I used to do the streaming on games. I used to stream on Twitch. I had a decent following on Twitch, like, but it's so oversaturated, and I try to implement gaming and art on the same channel, and YouTube was not happy with my, with my videos. Not happy with my videos, but not. What the algorithm wasn't happy with me, you could say, because like. I'm a graphic artist as well, so I tried to implement both things. Like when I'm doing the design and graphic design, I'd like to sketch my ideas out first, and then implement it digitally as well. So I beat Nightmare Mode on mobile, just not on PS. Yeah, I seen that you can actually play FNAF on mobile, which is fantastic. He's grey on his. Trying to follow this. I got to draw and not torture myself with the loud jump scare. Do you know what I've been playing? I've been playing with that new game, Repo. Or Repo? It could be Repo. But it's so fun. I've been playing it with my little guy. He's 9. And he's absolutely terrified of it. Isn't that Fizzy Frog? This is Dennis. If you don't know who it is, he's Dennis from Minecraft. You coming in the chat? Is that? How would you not know it's Dennis? My Dennis. I don't know whether to get rid of this top bit. I don't know. This bit here in between. I kind of want to get rid of that because that was part of his body. I have one of these. See this? This is an eraser. This is a kneadable eraser. If you've seen these all over YouTube with people doing their, ASMR streams or ASMR videos, these are fantastic. Especially when you want to quickly erase something, you can roll into anything. So I like using these for kind of bigger drawings, but I'm going to get rid of this little bit here because it doesn't need to be. I don't need to show his body in the middle of his ears because I didn't create his body because I couldn't fit him on the page. Or you can just use your normal eraser. They're all the same. But they're fun to use. You should do Gorilla Tag. Gorilla Tag. I know. Don't want to block what you can see. So I'm gonna. It's normally white. He's white all along here, with bits of grey. So I kind of want to not do as much little flexes, little darker flecks as well in there. So I can go over it with the CG2 to get them little details. But I'll leave that as it is for now. He looks good so far. But it's so different, using alcohol markers is so different to using Posca markers. You can get away with so much with Posca markers if you make a mistake. With a Posca marker, you can go over with a different color. With markers, with alcohol markers, they're not so forgiving. You can kind of get away with pencils because you can use an eraser on some of them. But yeah, like I was using the brown color, and it kind of just leaked, and you can see like little spots here. And I tried to cover up. I don't know if you can see a little one here, but I tried to take it out with the blender. Kind of got rid of it a little bit, but you can kind of see it. But for what it was, for what it is, for me just kind of practicing and getting back into using the alcohol markers again, it was fine, totally fine. So let me see, he's a bit of white here. So I'll go down like this. Follow the contour of his cheek, you could say, as like over here. Because this is grey here as well. So hey Clips, how are you? Gotta go, bud. Great job on your success. And Dennis, thank you so much, Greener Kind. How are you keeping, Clips? How are you? I'm trying to see what I'm doing because it's really hard to keep my head out of the camera. Spam W in the chat. And also don't forget to like the stream as well. Good. And it's Easter Sunday if anybody celebrates Easter. Lots of chocolate on Sunday. I'm doing really good. Kind of getting the swing of the live streams. I said I'll get on and you know what? I'll do one and see how it goes. Introduce myself to you lot. And then we're gonna bring that down like that. It's a bit more grayer here. And his whiskers come out this way. Thank you so much, Clips. And obviously, I'm only fairly new to YouTube. Well, doing this anyway, doing art. But I've always been doing art, like of self-taught art. I'm self-taught. I've never went to school, art school, or anything. It's all self-taught. So, and my little guy, he's starting to practice drawing and stuff too. But if you're not good at art and you want to get into doing art, practice. It's not so much talent. It is something that you can get better at, definitely. I don't know whether you've ever seen PewDiePie. He done art for a whole year, for 100 days, and then he done one for a whole year, and he wasn't artistic. He would do a lot of Photoshop and stuff like that. But he started to draw. He was poop at drawing. He was poop. And he got so much better. He got so good. He's so good. He's absolutely excellent now. So, you know, we definitely can. Oh, Anna, I will be doing more streams, definitely. As I said, this is my first stream. I just wanted to see how it goes. But yeah, I will be definitely doing on and off. Like it won't be a weekly thing. But yeah, every couple of weeks, maybe every 2 or 3 weeks. But yeah, I'll definitely will be introducing more streams, live streams, definitely too, with my videos also. And like I have interactive stream. My streams are interactive too. They're going to be interactive. I'm setting up stuff that you guys can, you know, do in the chat and stuff like that. So everybody gets a chamois shower if they come in here, like, you know. A chamois shower for everybody. Because, you know what, I'm Irish. I've been practicing drawing for 12 years now. Ooh, nice. And what's your go-to? Drawing wise, what would you use? Would you use a mix, alcohol markers, Posca markers, paints even? I use watercolor paints. I have a few watercolor paintings, but I always come back. Let me see now. I'm just gonna bring this down over here. And I promise I will try to get this done. If chat lets me. I talk too much. I get distracted easily. What a name. A lost idiot that does drawing sometimes. How we doing? I like turtle. You like turtles? I'll show you a turtle. You ready? It's like Ninja Turtles, or you just like turtles? Is that? There we go. We have a turtle here. We got Raph there. Well, he would have been one of my first kind of. I tried to do shorts. Right. But the shorts game on YouTube is far saturated, to be honest. It's so hard to break. Well, then I tried to do long form, which I'm most comfortable with. I'm going to watch on PS now. Oh, nice! Thank you so much. Can I draw a chicken jockey? I'm going to draw a chicken jockey. Actually, do you know what I'll do? I will do most of the Minecraft drawings on live stream, like chicken jockey, the piglins with Ghast, Steve possibly as well. You love it. From Ninja Turtles, yeah. Oh yes, I did like the Minecraft movie. Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah, no, it really was. I really enjoyed it. My little guy, he absolutely loved it. La 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 lava, lava chicken. Please lava chicken. Da, 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 da. I thought it was quite good for what it was. It was they done a fantastic job. They really did. They kept me entertained. For sure. I didn't get bored of watching it. I am Steve. Yeah, as I said, like Jack Black done an awesome job playing Steve. The Ender Pearl. I played a bit of Minecraft. I did play a bit of Minecraft back not too long ago, actually. I'm just gonna finish off this section, and then I can go on to using the darker colors. Then I can kind of see just under here that he was kind of a bit. I'm gonna leave this, because I think he's more or less white over here. You inspired me to make content, and now I'm doing okay at it. Nice. That's what I want to do as well. I want people to, like, you know, like people say, "Oh my god, I'm so bad at art." It's listen, you if you practice, you're gonna get better. It's like if you play football, or any other kind of activity and stuff like that. Karate, you practice, you get better. You do drawing, you get better. It's kind of the same in a way. That's a good voice when you say, "I am Steve." Thanks so much. You wish you can draw like me? You can definitely draw like. You can definitely get better at drawing. Like, I don't particularly have an art style. I love drawing cartoons. I could say drawing cartoons would be my style. But I love to draw every single kind of drawing. Anime, everything. Real life. I haven't done too much real life, but like I have done. I have done a lot of real life stuff. Realistic drawings, yes, I have. I have done a lot of realistic drawings. But yeah, like it's funny when you say like I hadn't picked up a pencil and I hadn't drew anything in about 10 years. Like, I took a long break. Like, I did not draw for at least 10 years. And then I just decided I really want to get back into drawing again. And then I just started to do it, and like, it was my son who said, Dad, why don't you do a YouTube channel? I was like, really? He's like, yeah, people love art. People love to learn, and people love art streams, and you were so good at it. And I was like, you know what? I could try and see how it goes. And you know what? It's a fantastic feeling when you draw something and someone likes it and comments, and it's such a good feeling that what you're doing is actually helping other people and inspiring them to do some drawing and stuff like that. You're also an OG support. Yeah, I noticed that. Do a tutorial for Sun and Moon, please. Yeah, I have Freddy Fazbear, Chica, Foxy, and Bonnie so far. FNAF dude, you are an OG sub too. Yeah, but I do plan on doing a lot more like drawing tutorials and loads of other different characters as well. I just don't want to be tailored into FNAF. Like I love FNAF. Don't get me wrong, I love FNAF. But I do want to do other characters too. Let's bring this down. That's gonna be, I think it's white underneath his chin there. White going into grey. I don't know why I brought that down a bit more here. That's meant to be not that much down. Doesn't really matter. Can bring it down a lot more here. Because he's square, right? He's square. He's not like a normal wolf or dog. Well, he is a wolf. He's a tamed wolf. You could say he's tamed. You got a bone. And then we're going to, I guess, I kind of like to work in sections. And you can see, like, this is the same color as this, like, so this is still a bit wet. So I can go up here and start to introduce the darker grey in, I guess. I'm going to leave that section. I'm going to go on to this one. You love my video so much. Thank you so much. And I know it's meant to, I aim on releasing like 1 to 2 videos a week because they do take a bit of time, especially editing. The editing side, like I think it was the puppet one. I had like over 150 clips of different videos, like video clips of different sections of that one. Because it's like, it's not just one drawing, it's 4 different drawings in one. Like, so it does take time. Even the color, like, it takes ridiculously long. Like, but editing wise, it takes near enough the same time. Like, but as I do them as often, I'm gonna get quicker. Obviously, doing editing and stuff like that. But yeah, definitely. Can you do a setup for one day? I am Steve. Like setup wise, like this cam is just, this is an Elgato stream cam that I have, but I am planning on getting a better camera. But you know what, you know my videos that I do, if you have a mobile phone, your phone, the camera, I have an S24, Samsung S24. And the videos that I record are from my phone. They're from my phone. Yeah, I have like I have like I have a really good mic. I have a Shure SM7B, which is a really really good mic. So you don't have to have the best of equipment to do things. That's what I'm trying to say. You don't have to have the best of equipment to do videos. Especially starting off. If you like have a look at, if you want to kind of do some YouTube videos on drawing and stuff like that, like definitely do look up other people's YouTube channels and stuff and see what way they do it. I know some videos can be really overwhelming and the editing skills is just insane. But simple is always, you know, a perfect choice as well. As good as people's editing skills are, people do like simple things too. I'm gonna bring that up there like that. So this is the darker grey that I'm gonna use to introduce some kind of details in the fore. Yeah, I want a cam holder because then you get better angle so people can see better. Yeah, definitely. You can use like, see the likes of for definitely like your phones and stuff like that. You can get like this little small device that holds camera. Now I have an overhead desk mount, which is absolutely brilliant for overhead shots, definitely. And then I have this also, which clips onto my desk for the extra angles, like, but I normally clip it onto this very top there. And then I can just, so it's not in the way of my elbows when I'm coloring or drawing. But yeah, that's me being excessive again. Please do Geometry Dash is my favorite game. Geometry Dash? You want me to play Geometry Dash? My tongue got tied. Geometry Dash? You want me to play it? I feel like I'm never going to get through this. That'd be so good. We could introduce some game streams as well. Let's see the top of his head. Yeah, so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to follow the fur along as well. Let me see. So I have a reference photo of Dennis there, but I'm kind of not going off the reference. I'm I'm just taking the colors off of it, but like I'm kind of following my own kind of way. Kind of don't like I don't like the copy. It's just a reference kind of in a way. But he does have like I kind of want to accentuate this bit because it's going up over here. I just checked my drawing chart and one got 2.7. I think so. I can never thank you enough. Oh, really? It's 2.7K. That's awesome. Geometry Dash in 4 different styles. Well, like different levels. You must have hit the algorithm. Like, you could be so lucky and just get like one video that does so good. Like, I think that was like the Chica video. I think that was my after Freddy Fazbear, like I got a good reaction to Freddy Fazbear, and then Chica just like the Chica video we've done, like that's just ridiculous. Over 100,000 views, crazy. It's ridiculous. It's like, how? I'm like, how? How is that like? Okay, I can't explain. Like, I can't explain how that like took off so well. I don't know what to say. So, what is people's favorite things to draw? Like, what is your go-to? Like, and that's the thing as well. If you're getting into drawing and you don't know what to draw, you just draw what you love, like cartoon characters or anime. You know, if you have a favorite TV show, draw the characters out of that. Like something that would interest you and keep you going, I guess, and keep you going and coming back to draw. That's what I can. Well, that's my advice. Definitely, don't give up. Draw what you love. Don't get bored. Don't draw like. Look, you can draw real life things. You can go and draw an orange if you want to, but how boring is drawing an orange? I'd rather be drawing something that I'd love. 1.7K still. That's really good. That's so good. I think my earlier videos weren't even getting that much. As I said, YouTube is so weird. And TikTok, don't get me started on TikTok. Hi, is it Raiden? 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 How we doing, Raiden? I was on to see you were at the seaside today and you drew Freddy Fazbear in the sand. So many people said it was good. Awesome. That's what I mean. You can do anything. Like, yeah, I don't know because I post other stuff and I get not as many as well. It's their algorithms are just, I don't know. It's a tough one. It is a tough one. Like, because like I could post some and it would just tank. Like, I would get like say 1,000 views, like, and then someone else would do a similar one and they'll get thousands of views. It's just it's a weird one. I'm just trying to. It's kind of he's kind of different over here. Let's bring that over here. And thank you so much for the likes, everybody. Yeah, riding, but it's with a boy. Okay. How are we doing? I'm trying to not. I'll do it this way, so I'm not blocking like what you can see. I'll just move my mic over here. What's your favorite thing to draw? I do a lot. I'd like to draw a lot of animations and stuff like that. I I don't really have a favorite thing to draw. I like drawing cartoons. You could say, drawing cartoons is my favorite thing to do, or characters, you could say. But it's a mix of everything. Like I'd like drawing anime and stuff. I could say Jujutsu Kaisen and stuff like that. I would draw, Luffy as well. Do you know what? I'll show you. Where's my book gone? Like I have what time is it where you were? Because in England it's really late, so it's so late to be streaming. If you're, I'm in Ireland and it's 10:15. Wait, like I used to. It's not so much. It's okay for me to stream at this time. Minecraft Steve, yeah, I have Minecraft Steve on my list to do. But yeah, like I like to draw. Like you could say, like I like to draw movie characters as well. Like I have. I actually done this drawing of the Last Airbender. I have to actually color him. I need to color this. Also, we have Gizmo from the Gremlins. Like these are stuff that I love to draw. I like to draw kind of cartoons in a way. He's looking so good, Dennis. I have Naruto as well. Like these are kind of ones that I want to do like as well. I don't think I have any more. I don't think I have any more done. I do, but I do have more, but I'm not going to show you because they're for future videos. Thank you so much. Oh, you love anime? Nice. Yeah, I'm a big fan of anime. Let me see. Yeah, like I have a couple of drawings of like Dragon Ball Z and stuff like that. I was going to say it was. I would love to have music on the stream, but I think YouTube don't really allow that. But I do have a license for music. I'll have to try it sometime. That I can play music, because that's one thing I like to do is I like to listen to music when I actually do some drawing. Yo, Studio Bart, how we doing? What's my favorite anime? I like Jujutsu Kaisen, but I love, you know, I love Death Note. That was awesome. That was. I really want to watch that again. Not the movie now. Don't watch the movie. Don't watch the movie. It's absolute poop. Does not compare it to. You can't compare the Death Note movie to the Death Note anime. Yeah, because I could say Dragon Ball Z is too. I'm not a massive fan of Dragon Ball Z, but like I would watch it. I would. Yeah, I got 10 subs recently, so I think that's cool because I take inspiration from your drawings and get some ideas when I feel stuck. Yeah, that's it. Like I do get artist block as well. Like definitely do as well. Dragon Ball Z is my Yeah, Dragon Ball Z is awesome. I love all the different stuff. Like I love their style of drawing in that. Like it's fantastic. I actually think I have a doodle of like this is me doing a rough sketch now. I done a rough sketch with pen. I love drawing Dragon Ball Z, but I was like testing some out, and then I got my little guy to do some coloring in, and he went hell for leather. Like that was like kind of like me messing, and the little guy then took over and he done some coloring and kind of yeah. But that's just like a rough doodle with like just a pen, like no pencils, like. But yeah, that was me, and that's just like it's the most shittest paper. Like it's like cartridge paper, printer paper. Yeah, it's like, and as you can see, it's just like it's kind of like a coloring test sheet now. Hero Academy, like Hero Academia. No problem, last idiot. Trying to get the finer details into this. It feels like I'm not getting anywhere, guys. Feels like I'm not getting anywhere. I possibly won't be finishing this on stream. But yeah, no, this is just a stream, yeah, to introduce myself and for you guys to introduce yourselves too, and like get to know me on a personal level. Like I can guess, and show you like the likes of this that you wouldn't necessarily see on my videos, and like my personality in the videos is the exact same as my personality right now. Thank you so much, Royden. Yeah, what you get in the videos is definitely my personality. I'm a bit crazy. Well, not crazy. Or am I? No, I'm definitely not. Let me see, can I do? Yeah, it'd be better, kind of better at that side. I just see it's you know, when I'm doing the videos as well, it's so hard for me not to move the page around. It's so hard. I'd like to move the page. I like to move the page around and not keep it in one place. Especially when I'm drawing and coloring. Like I'm so far away from the drawing right now. Like bring this down here. I want to follow the contours of like his kind of trying to contours of his face and his around his eyes. Like as you can see over here, it's kind of lightish around here, and it kind of gets darker as you go up here. So bring that down here, and I can add bits of white in it too, like with the see these pens. They're fantastic Jelly Roll pens. And that's if you're drawing like a normal pencil is absolutely fine. Is absolutely fine. I just think depending on what pencil you use, I like to use mechanical pencils. This is a Kuro Toga from Uniball. And this is a 0.5. It's great for finer details. Like you can see the little tip on that. But my go-to pencil is this. Is fantastic. If you ever go into the art supply shop, I would highly recommend a Clutch pencil. A Clutch pencil is fantastic. This is I think it's a 2mm nib. Is it 2mm? I could be wrong. I think it's 2mm. I think it's a 2mm nib, but it's called a Clutch pencil, and it's fantastic. You just hold it, and then the lead comes out like that. I don't want to take it all out, but it's great. Like, and it has a little sharpener on the top there. You just pop that out, and you just twist it on, and boop, sharpened up. No problem. No pencil parings anywhere. I rickrolled 29 people with my drawing today, not on YouTube. Thank you. They weren't innocent. And he's darker along here. Yeah, but it's good to get to know you guys as too, and see how your your drawings are getting on. And also, I have a Discord. The Discord link is in the post as well, if you'd like to join. And I do have different art sections that you can show your art and stuff like that. And if you need help, I can give you some tips and stuff like that, what I can suggest. But definitely do, like, and there's other people there as well. It's not really, like, it's only fairly new, so there's about 8 people, I think. But as it grows, it will definitely become, I want it to become like a really good community that, like, people can, like, encourage people to draw and stuff and do different art. Not just drawing, like different art. It doesn't have to be just drawing, and it can be painting, could be anything. It went into theaters on your birthday. Nice. What would the rate? I would give it an 8 out of 10. It was a pretty good movie. It was really good. It was really good. I enjoyed it. And I'm gonna bring this down here. It feels like I'm getting nowhere. Too much fur. It's too much fur. And there. I want to join, but I'm not allowed Discord, so that's why I upload to YouTube. But when I'm allowed, I'll join and show you. No problem. Give it 6 out of 5. Is it because it was a real life movie? Did you want an animated movie? I don't know if I would have preferred an animated movie, but I'm still glad that they've done a movie. Thank you so much for the likes. Or the hearts. Yeah, animated. Yeah. I would have been, I think you know, to go along the lines with the game and stuff like that. Like, yeah, definitely. Well, I'm glad he did. I'm glad he did it. I'm glad Jack Black played Steve. I couldn't think anybody else would have been able to play him, to be honest. Yeah, I want to be animated movie and not give me. Yeah. Yeah, like a lot of people had said that as well. Like I would have liked him to be kind of animated, and like I would have liked them to do two of them. I would have liked to compare the animated with the kind of real life one. But they're doing a lot of real life movies nowadays, I guess. You could kind of say it was like animated in a way, but it was more or less realistic to characters, I guess. That's just the second grey down now. He's a bit white over here. Think about Jack Black being Steve, his eye color is brown, not blue. Yeah, didn't he have an issue with no when that the what was that bit when he was looking for the Ender Pearl? His eyes were meant to be purple, but they couldn't fix his eyes because I don't know why. They weren't meant to be purple, glowing purple like the others, but no, they couldn't do it for some reason. Tonight I'll dream the day you see my art. I think he's looking good now. I'm gonna bring in some of the darker tones in now. I think just bring this over here. This is cheek here. Bring that over here like that. But darker on the outside here as well. I think he's looking pretty cool so far. There's the lid. And the thing is, like, I used these ones have a brush tip, and then they also have the chisel tip. I'm not a fan of the chisel tip now, to be honest. But I also have normal nibbed ones too, like these ones. These are really good. I like kind of the brush tip, but I like these kind of tip ones. The fine nib. You could add the air to be perfect. Yeah, I'm gonna. That's what I'm gonna do now. Let's go with CG1. We'll add the air now. The air is there. I don't know whether you can see it or not. You can probably see it now. It is there. I'll have it rubbed out like so we can, work from that. So let me see my reference for the air. So kind of tend to be a bit darker on the inside there. So we'll just work. Let me see. Get used to not blocking the camera. Yeah, I had another camera set up for the side angle, so you could actually see but it didn't really work out, to be honest. I'll have it set up better next time. Am I gonna add the body? Do you know what? I'm gonna keep it like a headpiece. I didn't have it would just look weird if I added just the body. but I'm not sure. I'm not. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I could add it, but I'm gonna see how it's gonna look, and like I have down to his collar. But I'd like to be like that'll be the centerpiece. Yo, Jackson, how we doing? I'm alive. I'm live. Welcome in. How are we? How are we doing? Yeah, I was having some technical issues at the very start of the stream. And it was a bit late. Like 20 minutes late maybe. But I do try to be punctual. I don't like being late for stuff. When it was out of my hands, it just wouldn't let me connect to YouTube for some reason, and I had to enter a lot of passwords and stuff. It's looking so good. Thank you so much. And if you haven't already liked the stream, can you give me a like on the stream? Thank you so much. It's free. It's free. And that's the great thing about YouTube. The best thing you could do is like a video. It really does. It really does. It really helps a lot. Later, can I draw a chicken jockey? This is retracted. It's my mic. I'm not sure I can read that message. I can't see it. You always give me a like. Thank you so much. Yeah, chicken jockey, and I'm gonna be doing. Someone suggested piglins on a ghast. I'm gonna do a drawing to upload on my channel tomorrow. Nice. What are you thinking of drawing? What's everybody drawing now? Also, I can do a really quick drawing of Freddy Fazbear is what if you want. It's actually, do you know what? I can draw Freddy Fazbear from memory because I've drew him so much. Nice. You'll get there. You'll get there. It's amazing how I draw. Thank you so much. Just kind of like fill this in, like it's like gray in his ear as well. But there's also the hair's going this direction, and they also go in this direction. I kind of don't want to get them mixed up. And I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna go in with the grey, the darker grey now. The CG2, Cool Grey 2. Gojo, nice. hair kind of come. I'm just going from the reference from that's in front of me here. It's not so much square. Well, it is square. It's more fluffier, like on the inside. Darker here. And then it's darker up here. La 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 ba. It's Dennis. Four different styles. I already have a sketch. Nice. It's easy. Like if when you draw like the likes of Gojo and them different types of styles of characters, like if you draw them so much, like you can literally draw any of them because they basically have all the same kind of features, I guess. That's what I kind of like with anime as well, because it's kind of like, you know what's really hard to draw? What's really hard to draw, believe it or not, is the Simpsons style. There's no really kind of like definite lines. They're all curved. And to get proportions right for Simpsons is one thing. like that was I think this is my first four style picture of Bart Simpson. Like to get the proportions right for Bart Simpson, it took me, once or twice to do it properly. Like to get the proportions of his head right and stuff. Definitely. Coloring is easy in anime. Yeah, it is, because do you know why? It's because it's block colors, so they don't necessarily like likes of this. This is like kind of realistic kind of color. They use anime kind of colors it's fantastic for the likes of Posca. Also, alcohol markers too. Like you can do block colors, block shading, or cell shading. You can call it. That's the correct wording for it. Is called cell shading. Whereas they don't blend into each other. They're in block colors or in cells. Let me see. This goes here like that. I want the ear to kind of stand out a little bit from the hair. So I guess I think that's all of the grey. No, it's not. Let's go with it. Let's finish off this C2 grey and then we can move on to the C3. And I kind of like, when I'm doing this, like, they're just little flicks. And I'm not placing them anywhere that would necessarily mean anything. They're just random. Like bits of 4, you could say. Well, it is 4. But this dries in a lot lighter, so don't be fooled when you place the colour down first time, because it dries a lot lighter. Especially greys. And I'm going to go with the C3. C3. Cool grey tree, you could say. What's my favorite video game? My favorite video game. Oh, that is a tough one. That is a tough one. My favorite video game. Ooh. Oh, red. Oh, it's a tough one. I'll give you my top 5. So my top 5 video games is Red Dead Redemption 2, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, God of War 2018. What else? The Last of Us Part 1. And let me see. Oh, this is a tough one. The last one's always tough. Let me see. Shadow of the Colossus. The remake. Shadow of the Colossus. That's a fantastic game. That would have been my, one of my earliest first games that I would have played. What's my favorite animal? Well, I have 2 dogs. I could say a dog is my favorite animal. Yeah, definitely a dog. Definitely dogs. I do like cats, but I'm not a massive fan of cats. I do like cats. I can't have cats. If I owned a cat, maybe my opinion would be different. But I can't because my wife is actually allergic to cats. Well, yeah, no, I do like cats, and I love how they're self-sufficient. They do their own thing. They're sneaky. That's what I love about them. And they get up to mischief. Can you please one day go to my channel and rate my drawing one day? I would do Discord, but I'm not allowed. It's okay, I'm not. Yeah, no problem. I will, definitely. Can you tell a story that happened to you in real life? Can you tell a story that happened to me in real life? Like I don't. Do you know what? It's not really exciting to happen. I met Jacksepticeye once. I met him at Comic-Con one year. Oh, well, a couple of years ago. That I could say, like, that would be something that I would to tell about, I guess. And Jacksepticeye is Irish, like me too. And please don't tell me you don't know who Jacksepticeye is. I was born, lived, alive, commented on the vid, end of story. You met Jacksepticeye too? Jacksepticeye. Tell me you do not know Jacksepticeye. Ah, you do. You would. Everybody knows Jacksepticeye. Jokes. Not really jokes. I hope you're messing. I hope you're messing. I hope you're messing. I don't watch him though because I'm not into the stuff. Like his earlier stuff, like I would have been. I haven't really watched him so much. I don't really watch the kind of long gameplay that he does now. He does straight playthroughs of games, older games, which I love, like him playing Bloodborne and stuff like. And I think he replayed one of my favorite games as well, which would have been Shadow of Colossus. I think his favorite game is Shadow of Colossus, which would have been mine as well. Yeah, it's a really good game. It's a really sad game. No, there's no talking in it. Yeah, but I would recommend playing that game. It's really good. It's really cool. I think he's getting there. He's getting there. We're making progress. Not as much as I hoped for. Thank you. But I'll probably stream for another 10 minutes or so. I thought I would get it done. Well, these do take time. These do take a bit of time. Definitely. Let me move this over here. I want to add darker tones here. I just flick out like that. Like as I said, like most people will come in with like a light grey and then come in with. I like to kind of keep my whites white, lighter colors, then darker color over that, and then the darker colors. Then, especially with there's kind of like greys and whites. Like, we are the correct day. See the way it's like this will dry a bit lighter. This is a darker shade over here, like CG4. I kind of like to give a definition, especially under the eyes. It's kind of like from here, kind of contouring around the eye. And then it comes over here, darker. So we'll lay down the CG3 and then I'll come in with the CG4. Yo, Eden, thank you so much. Eden, so cute, super cute. How we doing? Thank you so much for popping on in. It's Dennis. New person. I can do a face. I do plan on doing a face reveal when I possibly reach 100,000 subs. New joining with Jake. How we doing? And guys, if you are new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Be much appreciated. I do have alerts also enabled. Thank you so much, Edan. Yeah, as I said, this is my first live stream. So I might be a bit slow getting back to chat. And then trying to concentrate on drawing as well. It's a tough one. And thank you so much. You guys are awesome. I can't believe like we're nearly at 4,000 subs on YouTube. It's absolutely mental. It's crazy. Thank you so much. If no one here is sub, then I will be anger. Thank you so much. A bit darker underneath it. See the way it's like over here? It's like his kind of lip comes down. It's a bit darker underneath here, but not so much. Not so much. And that's kind of comes down to here as well. And he has some kind of darker tones down here too. But he's really enough, like he's really kind of, he's way over here. He's way here. He's not so much way here. And then we'll go back up now and do kind of come. I want to come in with the white here. I kind of want to let that dry because it's a bit deceiving, especially when you have overlaid greys. Bye, Ryden. Thank you so much for popping on in. Much appreciated. I'll see you next time. I'll see you in the videos that I post, and I'll see you next time when I'm on live. Bye bye. Jammy. Let's go. I'm also an artist, and I just came in to say hi. How much of a great job you're doing. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, Drawing with Jake. Trying to get the darker shades in now for this. It's kind of lighter in here. It's kind of darker in the inside of his ear. Because I kind of wanted to define it. As like over here, I did use a darker shade as well over here. Not so much black, but a really dark grey. No problem, Locity. I'm not. I'm possibly just going to be streaming for another 10 minutes. Turn out so cool. Cute as well. Oh, we're not done. Oh, no. Yeah. I'm just going to finish. I'm just going to finish off the ear. I'm just going to finish off the ear and then just go over. I'm just going to check some colors here as well. I'll just go over and do some more definition. But yeah, I'm just gonna do the ear, and then I'm gonna leave it at that then. There's more up here. And I'll go in with the darker pencils. Like I'll use them pencils for extra little 4 pieces too. Because even though that's like the tip on this is really fine, to get the extra details in. Yeah, we gotta leave. Hey Dan, thank you so much for popping on in. Much appreciated. Again, thank you so much again. And I'll catch you next time if I'm live on stream or in my videos. Bye bye. Thank you so much for all the hearts. Much appreciated. These are awesome. Yeah. Well, there was. I'm gonna leave it at that, and I'll finish this. I'll finish this off stream. Maybe tomorrow. And what I'll do is I'll post it in my Discord and I'll post it up on my page too. As I said, this was just kind of a little introduction to me doing the live streams, and obviously just to get to know you guys, popping in and saying hello. One day I want to get 100 subs, but I'm at 10 now. But if I never found your page on the recommended page, I would never start YouTube. I'm so glad that you did start. I'm so glad you did. And you'll get there. You'll get there. Grandma Jake, thank you so much. Bye-bye. Right, everybody, have a fantastic day. Have a fantastic evening wherever you are in the world. And hope you have a good sleep. And don't forget, pick up a pencil. If you anywhere you be, pick up a pencil, get a piece of paper, doodle away. You never know. You could be the next rising YouTube artist as well. Everybody, bye-bye.